It's the Red Friday podcast.
Welcome aboard the Red Friday podcast, coming at you live and loud from Armed Forces Brewing Company, where every Friday at 6 p.m. we paint the airwaves red in honor of our deployed heroes. It's not just a color, it's a commitment. Red Friday stands as a bold reminder to remember everyone deployed. Here, every Friday, we don our red with pride and raise our glasses high to those who serve. Join your dynamic hosts, Alan and MP, as they weave through the rich tapestry of military tales, engage with captivating guests in the Red Sea, and, of course, delve into the world of exceptional brews crafted right here at Armed Forces Brewing Company. Each episode is a blend of bravery and beers, where we explore the stories behind the brews, the craft of the pour, and the artistry that infuses every pint with a taste of freedom. So whether you're a beer lover, a supporter of our armed forces, or someone who loves a good story with a pint in hand, the Red Friday podcast is your front row seat to inspiration, celebration, and our nation's unwavering resolve. Gear up, pour out, and tune in to the Red Friday podcast. Wear your red, savor the brews, and join us in a salute to the courage that inspires us all.
We are here. It's the Red Friday podcast. Alan and MP in the house. Happy Good Friday, everybody. It is also National Vietnam Veterans Day. Yeah. Let's have some applause for our Vietnam vets. They are a national
That's right.
treasure.
Thank you for your service.
Yep. And we honor and tribute them. So thank you, Vietnam vets, very, very much. I had a dad and some uncles served during Vietnam. So good stuff. And we have a lot of shareholders that are Vietnam veterans as well.
That's right. I got some family members as well. So family members, good family friends.
So, man, MP, we had some great guests on the show. We started out with Rob O'Neill, then we had Derek Maltz, super DEA agent. Last week we had former Navy SEAL Eddie Gallagher on the show with Ice for Ice director Tom Homan, who's those guys are really bringing to light our border crisis and all that good kind of stuff. But we've got a great guest on here in a few minutes. We're going to bring him on. Wow. Can't wait for this. A lot of beer talk going on.
That's right. We're bringing on our chief brewing officer, Bob Ruppert. Proud to have taught him everything that he knows about beer making. Hence it's like my title here, the chief brewing officer. Great guy. Love him already, very relatable. And he is responsible for the great tasting beer that we have here.
Yeah, no kidding. Like they're all winners too, I'm telling you. And we've been gathering feedback on our beer, on our in our tap room, and the chains didn't pick us up for nothing. The distributors didn't pick us up for nothing. They go out, they taste our beer before they even consider bringing us on. That goes for the distributors and the buyers at these, large chains. So they got to taste the product.
I do have to say that he does make my job easier by having a great tasting product. If the product was difficult to market, it would be, night and day, but it makes it so easy. People want to try it. Once they try it, they're hooked.
Well, we're going to dive into him here in a few minutes, but first, MP, we got to talk about NASCAR. We got a lot of stuff going on in our company, a lot of things we're doing and getting into. NASCAR's one of them. We're going to go into another topic here at the bottom of the hour and talk about another sponsorship we're getting into and another concession that we're getting into. But right now, let's start out with NASCAR and Talladega. MP, we're going to Talladega.
That's right. We're going to be sponsoring NASCAR's Talladega, the Geico 500. Very excited about that. You can find us at an activation point there. An RV will be basically doing a giant tailgate, and we're looking forward to it. And you can get our preamble in 16-ounce cans there. Those are just getting ready to get picked up and dropped off. super excited about that. And I guarantee you we're going to make a huge hit there. There's going to be 100,000+ people there over 3 days, April 19th, 20th, 21st. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, and the folks at the racetracks, they had to taste the beer too. So we must be doing something right. We must have a really good brewmaster in the company to be getting into all these places. You know what I mean?
That's right. I agree. And I want to remind everybody that the person coming on is the real CBO, not the AI version or the parody version. So he'll be coming on soon, and we're happy to have him.
Yeah. In case you don't know out there, folks, there's an opposition group of people that are doing AI videos. It's ridiculous stuff. Anyway, let's get back to NASCAR, MP. Let's get back to NASCAR.
I'm sure they'll screenshot that segment.
Probably.
And, they're probably on it right now. I mean, I just want to, say hi to you guys out there, you and your 10 views that you get on these videos. But,
Yeah.
10, awesome.
My God, you're generous. You're generous.
I'm sorry, I did. I think if they watch it themselves over and over, they might hit 20. Yeah. Let's play this real quick NASCAR video, and then we'll introduce Bob. Let's roll with that.
Cool. Let's tee everybody up real quick. Okay. So we're sponsored NASCAR. We're at Talladega on the 19th, 20th, and 21st. That's the day of the big race, the 21st. It's the Geico 500. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be giving away five pairs of tickets to Talladega. Watch this. Oh, yeah. 5 pairs of tickets.
That's right. Yep. You can go to ownarmedforcesbrewingco.com/NASCAR. And if you're an investor, shareholder, you are eligible to invest, are eligible to enter to win those 5 tickets. So let's go.
Yeah, we got 5 pairs. It's going to be 5 lucky winners.
5 pairs. That's right.
Yeah, 5 pairs. It's just, Talladega. What an American tradition, and hell, they made movies about it. Because if you're not first, you're last. Yeah, shake and bake. So anyway, go to ownarmedforcesbrewingco.com, like MP was said, and let's go. Let's win some tickets. We're going to be there in full force. So on the 21st.
I think it's time to bring on the big guy. What do you think?
I agree. So let me tell you, he's our chief brewing officer. He's an owner in the company. And not only that, he is truly America's brewmaster. The one and only chief brewing officer and brewmaster, Bob Ruprick, joins the hot seat. Bob, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Alan?
We're doing good. Doing good. So, Bob, man, you have been in this industry for how many years now? How many decades now?
Third decade.
So, how did you get started in the beer industry? Give us the breakdown. Give us the 411 on that.
Let's see. That's kind of a funny story. I started brewing as a hobby because I like beer. Here's the beer. Oh,
you know what, guys? We forgot to salute our troops that are deployed. It's Red Friday. Got kind of lost in translation. Red Friday, remember everyone deployed. A salute to our deployed troops.
Salute.
Oh my God. I think I got the grunt. Anyway, go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We wouldn't give you the grunt, Alan.
Yeah, right.
We need you to make it to the end of the podcast.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I started brewing as a hobby because I like beer, and I was kind of fascinated about these guys that were brewing beer out in their backyard. And I took it a little too serious and decided to get a job in brewing, and found out I could make money doing it. So just kind of stuck with it. The rest is history.
Like brewing from home, home brewer, or where?
Well, I started home brewing, then I went to work for a little 15-barrel brewery with a couple of brew pubs, and I went from there doing some consulting work with a number of breweries that I can't mention, and then I went to a fairly good-sized regional, and I think you hired me away from them.
I didn't hire you. I stole you. You were the main ingredient in the partnership that started this. So God, I'll never forget that too. When you brought over to my house the beer to taste.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, it was incredible.
Yeah, we had that saison, I believe.
Yeah. Oh man, it was so good, and everybody knew. Like, yes. It was so good. So good. So all this experience, you got to have seriously, the beers we have here are all great, and they're styles from one end of the spectrum to the other, Bob, that you're brewing.
Yes.
These are your recipes, but let's go back to Maryland real quick. You have accolades for the Maryland Governor's Cup for brewing excellence.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that, because you are an award-winning brewmaster, and let's talk about that real quick.
Well, what can you say?
Don't be shy. Don't be modest. Let it out.
I think I might have won it 2 years in a row, if I'm being honest about it. The first time probably I didn't have much to do with. I just started at a new brewery. But I did collect the award for it. Second year, we Black IPA, and we've got a variation at on tap here at the tasting room. Good beer, still holds up well. That was I want to say 15 years ago that won the Maryland Governor's Cup, and we've just improved upon it a little bit.
Wow.
I think we're going to be winning a few awards down here in Virginia, from what I can tell.
Yeah,
We've got a great brewing team here. Guys are super skillful, knowledgeable. They make this easy. It's an easy job.
And they're local. They're local guys.
They are local. Yeah.
You got the creme de la creme, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
You want to tell us a little bit about your team?
Sure. Let's see here. Number one on the list would be Dale Lazar, our head brewer.
He was supposed to be on the show, by the way, but he was abducted by aliens shortly before show. So.
I heard that Predator actually has him back in the cooler. Maybe someone will go get him. I don't know.
Yeah. Predator's name is P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, the Predator.
Yeah.
It's a different animal.
So Dale, if you can hear us, we're waiting.
Yeah, I wonder if he's watching. Dale.
I think he's actually at home looking after the children.
Is he? Yeah. He's a family guy,
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Beer guy during the day, family guy at night. He is awesome.
Absolutely.
He's like the office dad. We love him.
Who else on the team, Bob? Who else do we have on the team?
We've got Travis Main. He is a great brewer in his own right. He has kindly stepped into a packaging role with us, but gives us a lot of great recipe ideas. Great guy. can always depend on them. Without packaging, you go through the trouble of making great beer, and then it's just lost in translation without good packaging. So yeah,
true. It's like in the military, without supply, the bullets don't fly, or without one of those.
There you
things.
go.
Like you can't sell the beer without packaging for it.
Right.
By the way, I love his sarcasm. I think that's one of his best traits that he has. Every time I have a chesty juice, he goes, "Oh, it's chesticle time." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, buddy." Thanks, Thanks Travis, if you're listening.
Well, you are single-handedly making that our most popular beverage.
Single-handedly too.
Yep.
Along with Red Bulls.
Have you mixed them yet?
All the time.
All right.
Like
hang on. For any Marines listening that took offense to that, MP is an Air Force veteran, okay? Just so you know.
It's all good. It's all good.
We all,
a little bit of
us civvies know how you all want to, tap on each other.
Oh, and Alan, just to clarify, you are a civilian, right?
I'm what?
You're a civilian?
Yes, I am a civilian. I did not serve. Maria
I just
Martin.
want to clarify. I was Maria for 5 seconds there.
Craziness.
Before we get
Absolute
AI
craziness. Absolutely, yeah. I am AI. I am yeah.
Cool. And then we got 2 more brewers, right? We got Matt and Dan.
That is correct.
Love those guys too. And then
Yep. Great guys. Hard workers, dedicated. An excellent team.
Bob, you put together a great team. We're making great beer here. We're gonna dive into some of those styles here in a minute. Let's go over to the comments real quick. Dennis Minogue is on there. Dennis was just down here. I think he's in Long Island, New York. Look at that, FDNY, Dennis. Mick Klon. No, Free Dale. Maria in the Philippines. She watches just about every Friday. Barry in Las Vegas. Howdy, Barry. Vegas. And David Cram's on. Nobody is perfect. I'm not sure what that means.
Except for Bob. And his
Except
beard.
for Bob.
Thank you.
Bob.
And the alien.
All right. So, Bob, you make a lot of different beer styles. You've got, I don't know how you do it. But what's Bob Ruckrick's personal favorite beer and beer style?
At the moment, it's this easy.
Yeah. Gratuitous advertising. But no, truly, really, what is your favorite beer? What is your favorite style of beer?
I do gravitate towards the Belgian beers. I love a good IPA. As you all know, we're pretty deep in lagers around here. They've got a place in my heart. I'd be remiss to pick one style.
So, Ruprecht, is that German?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Are there some German roots going on there, like with beers?
Bavarian.
Bavarian beers.
Bavarian.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you got a little family influence, a little influence sometimes in there.
Must be in the genes back there somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Ooh, Dog Star Hops in Michigan. Shout out to Ken, tuning in from Michigan.
Yes, indeed.
Dog Star Hops.
We love our hops.
Yeah, Bob, tell us about Dog Star Hops, because not everybody knows how that came about.
So Ken is a veteran, and he has a small hop farm in Michigan. he got in touch with us and said, I've got hops. I'd love to sell them to you. He said, send me a sample, and he sent them out here. And I think we said something about like, can we buy them all? They're wonderful hops. We really love brewing with them. They're good partners. We have one other veteran hop farmer that we work with. That we'll have to get him on the podcast one of these days.
Yeah,
we'll have to get Ken on too. We can do a whole segment just on hops.
Get a bunch of veteran, that have hop farms. That'd be great. That'd be great. Get them in here. Let's talk about hops and their service and all that
absolutely
good stuff. That'd be awesome. That's awesome. So we have in our preamble beer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we got a crystal hop in there, right?
Yes, we do.
Better known, better grown.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. See? Got to support veteran businesses. That's how we roll. That is how we roll.
Whenever we can. We also have veteran grown hops in special hops.
Yeah.
And in catshot.
So as a company, that's the first beer that we launched with, was Special Hops IPA.
Special hops, yes.
And why did you pick that beer to launch with?
Well, that is a beer that I have brewed in different forms for probably close to 20 years.
Wow. And it's a home run, man. It's a home run.
It's like I knew how I could tweak that recipe, get a contract brewed for us, and it would be a success. So I think at the time there was really no choice except to brew an IPA.
And one of the biggest things that I've heard is it doesn't have that like big bite of a traditional IPA. It's the smoothest IPA that people's ever had.
Well, the reason for that is Alan came to me and he said, I want an IPA that pairs with food because we're going to do a restaurant concept. And well, we haven't gotten to the restaurant concept yet.
Plus, we have the concept. We just don't have the concept. we don't have the brick and mortar. But the other thing was, I said, tailgating at Navy football kept struggling through an IPA. You know what I mean? It took forever. And then you say, "Oh, I got this."
There a lot of people like that nice tongue coating resinous IPA. Special Hops is not that. You want something like that? Well, we've got Grunt.
Yeah. 4 years of taste testing Special Hops at like Navy exchange stores and everything. People walk up and hey, try this IPA. I don't like IPAs. Well, just try this real quick, and then whoa, wow, that's really good. And then they're getting a 6-pack before you know it.
It's true. There's a lot of people out there who aren't like beer drinkers, but they love the preamble, the Special Hops, and everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Let's grab another video here, real quick. Don't forget. You win tickets to Talladega. Go to ownarmedforcesbrewingco.com. We're giving away 5 pairs of tickets to the Talladega Geico 500, NASCAR Geico 500. Can't wait. And we're going to be there. You're going to see our beer and concessions. So go there, and man, you can invest in our company too. Let's show our Navy SEALs real quick.
Are you a proud American who wants to help employ veterans?
This is Armed Forces Brewing Company.
Great beer, no bull. For veterans, for patriots, and for everyone who loves America. Join myself and thousands of other patriotic Americans and own part of Armed Forces Brewing Company.
America deserves great beer.
Invest in Armed Forces Brewing Company today.
let's see, there were SEALs. There's a Marine in there, Brian Novak. We had Gretchen Smith and
Air Force veteran. Air Force veteran, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. And Major Ed Polito with John Daly, Major Ed Heart of Lion Foundation. All on our advisory board here at Armed Forces Brewing Company. So,
all some great people, patriots of this country.
Yep. They all love this country. Big time. Big time. Who's your favorite out of all of them?
Me?
Yeah.
Gretchen.
Biased.
And Rob's not too bad either.
I love them all. It's fun, when everyone's together, it's just crazy what the magic, it's just crazy what happens. What happens. Major Ed is hilarious. Absolutely
like a giant
hilarious.
Fireball of energy.
Yeah. He's just hilarious. Have you guys, what a speaker too. What a speaker. He's moving. Good deal. Brian, the Marine on there, typical Marine. Brian, they're all great. All great Americans. Yep. All right, Bob Ruprecht, Chief Brewing Officer, Armed Forces Brewing Company, is in the red seat. Hey, if you got questions, let's go to comments real quick, because I'm sure people have some. Ask a question in the comment section, you guys. Let's see. David Cram from Virginia Beach is watching. Randy Kinser, we are still hoping for distribution in Northwest Arkansas, wanting to try all AFBC beers, hoping to make it to the shareholders meeting. Semper Fi, Semper Fi. Randy, we're working on distribution to the whole country. Honestly, we got to go a certain amount of speed here as we, as Bob gets. Well, he's not getting it. He's started ramping up the brewing facility here in Norfolk, Virginia.
Right. And just a quick note from the marketing side of things is we are doing everything with quality over quantity, the same way as Bob is doing it on the brew side. We're expanding out, quality control, slowly, smoothly, and eventually we'll cover the whole country. And you'll have all our beer everywhere.
Yeah. Don't worry, Randy. Arkansas is on our radar screen. Believe me, it is. It is. All right. Let's see if we got some more questions here. Vicky, happy to report we can now drink AFBC beer. Preamble at Poor Girls. All right.
Oh yes.
Poor Girls.
I think I met them in the tasting room not too long ago.
Did you?
I believe so.
Grand opening? Yeah. Grand opening. Robert Miller, to all Vietnam vets, especially today, thank you for your service. Yes. One more time. Vietnam veterans. Here's a question, Bob.
I see
Will there be a Seawolf Brewery Golden Lager beat Navy or beat Army beer for the Army-Navy game?
I feel like somebody has some inside information.
So,
here you go.
Without getting into too much particular, it will not be known under that name anymore. But we may have a beer here at the brewery that bears an amazing resemblance that goes by Devil Dog.
There you go. Yeah. So the story on the Army Navy beer. Okay. So we put that out. We did a Bob brewed a golden lager, and it was absolutely incredibly delicious as always. And we did one can beat Army, and we did one can beat Navy, and we got some cease and desist shit. I think kind of. I don't even think we got that. Well, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, at least.
Stand down. Your beer's too good. Your beer's too good.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
We can't keep up, so we're going to penalize you.
I think a certain Maryland, distributor got a little pissed at us that we were doing so well. Our special ops went into Navy Marine Corps Stadium concessions and sold out every home game. So
I have seen other breweries putting out the Beat Army, and apparently they don't say anything to them.
yeah, exactly. That was the whole deal. Yeah. That stuff had been on the shelf for years.
Listen, if you don't have haters, that means you're not doing something right.
That's right.
All right. Let's see. Amit says all beers are excellent. Look forward for more to come.
Amit, what's up?
Oh, well, thank you, Amit.
Mitch Klein, are you going to lean into local Norfolk history and do a MacArthur beer, corn-based, for his corncob pipe? Let me tell you something about Mrs. Klein. She's a damn good home brewer. She knows her shit when it comes to beer. You want to answer that, Bob? Or you?
Oh, I've answered that question several times in person.
Have you?
I'm absolutely I'm in love with the idea. I think it's a great idea.
Awesome. Mrs. Klein, participation. I love it. Rex Roebuck says, tell us more about the Talladega ticket offering. Where are the seats? What perks? I don't know. I don't have the tickets in front of me right now, so I'm not sure what seats they are.
Yes. Yep, they are general admission tickets.
Cool.
Grandstand,
general admission tickets.
General admission grandstand seats, I believe.
And what was it? And what perks? Well, you're going to see our beer there. You're going to see our beer there.
You don't have to pay for a ticket. You can drink our beer. We'll have an activation there. Come by the RV, hang out.
There you go. Hang on. Let's see. What do we got?
MP will personally pour all of your beers.
Right. I might be the best beer pourer in the company.
Let's see. Here we go. We got another question.
Not only am I the chief marketing officer of the company, I'm also Bob's personal coffee and beer assistant.
All right. We got a little bit of an echo, but explain that. Because I think everyone has their own coffee maker or something in their office here.
No. I have one, and Bob says, "Hey, MP, make me a coffee," and I make him a coffee. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's like a prison culture.
I've got enough problems making beer here. Why would I want to make coffee too?
Yeah. MP will have us making coffee here sooner or later.
We're getting there, right? We're getting there.
Yeah.
Well, we do have Death from Above. So
we do. That's an Air Force beer, by the way. A little plug. If you like robust coffee porters, get Death from Above. It's the best beer, in my opinion. Not biased because it's Air Force, but it's my favorite.
All right, so we have a story behind the Death from Above coffee porter, and I probably told it already, so it's probably but let's hear it from the man himself who brewed it. And like the keg, I think you brought up a whole half keg to the Army Navy game there, Bob, and it was gone by 11:30, 1 o'clock, somewhere in that time.
I want to say I brought 2 half kegs up to the Army Navy game.
Did you?
And I want to say we didn't have a whole lot left to go home.
Yeah.
People were saying, well, that's beer with coffee. That's for breakfast. And it was a cold day. And people were just going through some porter.
Yeah, it was 11 to 21 degrees that morning, by the way, folks.
Yeah. So after that Army-Navy game, we said, okay, this has got a little traction. We'll go ahead and make it. And the response has been great. Delicious beer, and Code of Vets, great cause. Alan can speak to that a little bit.
Yeah. Actually,
Code of Vets.
Yeah, now we've got 2 beers that we got connected to nonprofit organizations that are out there helping veterans in need and first responders and even kids with cancer. So, our preamble's connected to the John Daly Major Ed Heart of a Lion Foundation. We donate a percentage of the profits from all of our preamble beer and merchandise. So when you're wearing a preamble shirt and you're drinking a preamble beer, you're helping a great cause. We did the same thing with Death from Above Coffee Porter. That's an Air Force tribute beer to Air Force bomber wings and drone strike programs. And that beer is connected to Code of Vets. You can go to www.codeofvets.com. Gretchen Smith on our advisory board is the founder of that. Now let's give them a plug here, guys, because it's such an important organization. They both are. She runs her nonprofit on a 2% operating budget. She and her other volunteer don't take a paycheck, but they're taking in donations, and they help veterans that are in real time, that are in chaotic situations, like about to go homeless or hungry, or are having severe PTSD triggers, and they get them the funds that they need immediately to get out of that situation. We as a company have worked with them, and kind of one of the big missions that we went on with them was 2 Christmases ago in 2022. We answered Gretchen's CTA out there on LinkedIn, and she had 3 veterans that were getting evicted. One was going hungry. It had family, wife and kids, and they needed extra money, and 2 were getting evicted, I think. We stepped up and got her the funds, and she got it to them. And man, you know what? That helped 3 veteran families out, over the holidays, 2022. She just does incredible work, and we love Gretchen Smith, and that beer is to tribute MP your service too in the Air Force, and even though you're spec ops, not bomber wing, but we need to we got special hops. We got black hops too.
One of my favorites.
Do you like black hops? Black hops?
Oh yeah, the black IPA. It's one of the best tasting beers we have.
I had a shareholder text me just today. Hey, I'm enjoying black hops in my man cave. Just wanted you to know.
Bob, how did you even come up with that?
Well, I hate to admit it, but it was a suggestion from someone else.
To do a black IPA recipe?
Yeah, it was a fairly new idea at the time, and I said, well, we haven't done one. Let's go ahead and try it out. And we brewed a couple batches and played with a few things.
Well, it's an award-winning recipe, my man. So I mean, you must have played with things, right? How many times did it take you to tweak the recipe to get it down?
When that won the Governor's Cup, it had been brewed twice. I've tweaked it significantly since. It's pretty much a different beer at this point, for the better.
Wow,
it is phenomenal.
Hops are always, every year they're new hops that are just, incredible. The breeding programs out there. So beer marches on.
So Also, you have the Mac Daddy home brewing system. Matter of fact, I don't even think you would classify it as a home brewing system. Would you?
Yeah, now I've got a nice pilot system at my house. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a mad scientist lab.
I can't say it gets much use anymore, but it's there.
He's going to be brewing a lemon shandy on it next. Very excited. Cattywampus, the lemon shandy.
Yeah, no, not even for you.
I know you love me, Bob.
Not even for you. I'll go down to the store and buy you a lemon shandy. You can drink it off property.
That's right. Let's see what we got here in the comments. Tried Devil Dog when I was there. Great beer. Bob, thanks you for that.
Absolutely.
Any near-term plans to bring the beers out west? Our plan is really to expand nationwide. So we do have plans to go nationwide with our beers in terms of distribution. Hey, fellas. Wow, it's Pam.
Yes, that's Pam. Hi, Pam.
One of my other favorite people.
Pam with Maverick, with Mavertize. Maverick PR. Mavertize. Pam is our awesome PR person, manager, firm, and we love Pam and her hubby,
she's the one who bails me
and her
out.
family. Yep.
Bails me out of trouble.
And literally bails me out.
I still haven't got my beer glasses. What can we expect in terms of dividends? The best thing that you can do is go to ownarmedforcesbrewing.com and check our FAQ section when it comes to dividends and return on your investment. Beer glasses, go ahead and email command center at armedforcesbrewingco.com, and they'll get back to you with. Go ahead, Alan.
Yeah, so if you invested in the first round, you should already have your perks. The perks go out at the end of each round because we have thousands and thousands of people that invest in the round. So we have to gauge how many beer glasses we need to order and have made and all that good kind of stuff. So the perks go out at the closing of each round, just so you know. So if you invested in the second round right now, when we close that round, we're going to send out all the perks to you, just like we did everybody in the first round. Let's see. Pam says, Maverick Marketing, Advising, and PR, Mavertize.com. Mavertize.com. Write that down, everyone. Mavertize.com. If you do PR, you call Pam.
We definitely got to bring Pam on the show one day.
We do. I got some questions for her, man. Absolutely. What's the craziest client you've ever had? What client keeps you up at night, Pam?
MP and Kendall combined.
You guys, I found her on the internet when we were sneaking around Norfolk here. I found her on the internet because I knew we were going to need a PR firm. And I called her up, and one of the first things I said to her is, Pam, we're probably going to be your problem client. We're a company full of veterans, especially Navy SEALs. So are you sure? Are you sure you want to take us on as a client? Anyway,
Thank you.
We do. Yeah, she's a big part of the team. What else we got here? What other questions?
What beer is going to be at the Tides game for opening night?
Oh, that's a great question. We're going to have Preamble in both 19.2 and in draft. We're going to have Special Hops IPA on draft. And you can't see it because of my green background, but we're going to have Underway Hazy IPA there.
So, yeah, let's do this. Hang on. Watch this. Forces Brewing Company, official sponsor of the Norfolk Tides. Hey,
That's
man,
right.
you're the champions.
Shameless plug. Got that championship hat on right here.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that hat, MP. Appreciate it.
That is a fine hat you have there.
All right, so here's the story. Yesterday, I went over to Harbor Park, met with the GM, dropped off some tap handles. I asked if I can buy a hat. They were gracious enough to give me a hat. They asked me, do the rest of your guys want hats? And I said, it doesn't matter about them. It's all about me. Only marketing department matters. And now they're upset about it.
Yeah. You had our 3, not our 6. You had our 3.
I didn't have anything.
Okay. See my hands? There's nothing in them. Anyway, I'm going to go over and get my own damn Tides hat. I'm telling you that right now. I'm going over there. And
We're banned now.
I'm going to catch a home run ball and all that good kind of stuff, and have a preamble 19.2. Now, Bob, we have other beers over there. It's not just preamble.
That's right.
Correct. We've got our Underway Hazy IPA,
Mm-hmm.
and we have
Special hops, sir.
Special hops, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. You can find those at the craft beer stand, and our 19.2s and our preamble 19.2s are sold in multiple concessions throughout the stadium.
And MP, we're going to be sponsoring some specific nights too. You want to elaborate on that for everybody?
Yeah, for sure. So April 27th, we will be sponsoring the special warfare game. We'll probably be throwing out a first pitch, presenting a check, doing a bunch of different things to contribute back to the military community on that night. We're still working out some logistics for it, but also we're sponsoring a Coast Guard night and an Air Force night, which will probably be the best one that we do, to be honest.
Good
But
stuff.
we're super proud to be part of the Tides.
Great organization. Norfolk.
100%.
We got with the Admirals and the Tides, we got some great sports going on in this town, without a
That's
doubt.
right. And then we're going to be doing a lot of air show stuff coming up, a lot of Virginia Beach events coming up. I think it's a rodeo on the beach, bulls and barrels or something.
Yeah.
That's going to be super fun. That's coming up soon.
Beach rodeo. Beach rodeo. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
I've been to rodeos, but I've never been to a beach rodeo. So we're all going. That's got to be one of our, team getaways, is to go watch the beach rodeo.
That's right.
There's probably a lot of sand going in cracks and crevices at that thing.
That's right. I'm going to ride a horse and throw a lasso around Kendall as he runs around the beach.
All right.
Love you too.
How are we going to get Kendall to run?
Hey,
runs a little bit.
Hey, is this live right now? Kathy Green Seeger. Yes, we are live. We're live. We do it every Friday at 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are live on Facebook, Armed Forces Brewing Company Facebook, X, Instagram live, and on YouTube, and on my LinkedIn page.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then you can also find us on Spotify, Apple, and other major podcast platforms as well. Nice, California. We love it. Bob, more back to the beer question.
Yeah.
What kind of beers do you see in the future? I know we just came out with a sour in the tap room called Embrace the Puck. It's a raspberry sour. It's been one of our best sellers in recent couple of weeks. What do you think about having multiple sours on tap? Or do you think about what other flavors we're coming out with? We know lemon shandy's out of the question. But
we're going to do, we're probably going to do a mango sour, passion fruit, strawberry, watermelon. That should carry us through till probably fall, I think.
That gets me excited because that raspberry sour, Embrace the Puck, is absolutely delicious. I mean, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good, and everybody's loving it. Everybody's loving it.
It really is probably the best sour out there right now, to be honest.
Without a doubt.
And I'm not trying to be biased. I love the lemon shandy. Do something like that. Holly, you're my favorite person on the planet. Thank you. Eddie, Georgia, working on it.
Holly.
Georgia is coming.
Thank you. And we're in North Carolina now, Ohio, Pennsylvania. We're up and down. We're trying to move up into past Maryland, into the DC and north from that. So a lot of big things happening in this spring and summer.
Yeah, April. Wow, what a month! What a month!
Mm-hmm.
What a month! So
I see a vote there for the watermelon.
Fritz von Hammer. What a name. Fritz says, hooray, Alan's audio is finally fixed. It only took 4 episodes. Busting the proverbial balls.
We had to lock him up in his office to make the audio.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like a really good beer name. Hey, give me a Fritz von Hammer. What kind of beer would that be? What kind of beer would that be?
Thank you, Fritz.
Fritz von Hammer be?
Oh no, that kind of reminds me of Tip of the Spear.
Yeah.
Fritz von Hammer.
The Fritz von Hammer. And that's from YouTube. Commenting from YouTube. I like it.
I love it. Fritz over on YouTube. Hey, Fritz. I am Fritz von Hammer, former Navy SEAL.
German Navy SEAL.
German Navy SEAL. Fritz. He's a good dude. Yes, Fritz, I'm glad we got it worked out too. All right, what else we got here? Come on, more questions, folks. More questions. I'm in California. Georgia, Eddie in Georgia. We're working on Georgia. We are working on Georgia. Let's see.
Bob, so give us some information on where you see the company going. Are you? I know you're excited. We're all excited.
Always excited. I mean, it's amazing to watch the growth of this company from the inside.
It really is.
The sales that we're doing in this short a time is remarkable. The chain placements are remarkable. And I constantly have vendors telling me it's just amazing what you guys are doing. Mm-hmm. And how are you getting these chain placements
in such short time and such short time periods, and at the acceleration and velocity that we're getting them into the stores is amazing.
Yeah. They say you tried for a year to get into Publix. It takes most breweries 10 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well,
and then I think we just
great salespeople.
And we just doubled our sets in Publix going into spring, summer. So it's like we got in there, and then they're like, "We want more of you." And we're like, "Okay, that's a great idea."
Yeah. Absolutely.
Harris Teeter, Kroger.
We'll make more beer. Not a problem.
Yeah, right. Drink beer, make beer. Right. That's your motto.
Right. Yes. Well, first you make beer, then you drink beer.
I keep telling people, and I said it already today on the Red Friday podcast. These distributors, they taste the beer. They're purging craft beers out there. They're purging them out of their portfolios. They're not bringing them in.
They consider us a craft beer, but we don't consider ourselves a craft beer.
Yeah.
We're looking to be a mainstream national brand. We're super recognizable, and I think that type of confidence is resonating with the distributors when they're like, yeah, this is not going to be a local, regional, small brand. This is a national company that's going to explode over the next 4 to 5 years. That's the feedback I'm getting.
Yeah. And the buyers at these chains too, they sample the product. They just don't bring a beer in or any product unless they try it. I mean, come on, we've all watched Shark Tank. You know, you got to sample the product and see how it tastes and see how things work before you put money in and bring them into your store, into your chain like Publix and Walmart and all that stuff. It's not, doesn't happen like that. So
no. Bob, we got a question for you. What
Yes,
are
sir.
the names of your 2 stouts or dark beers?
Well, we've got 2 dark beers that are in distribution. One is Death from Above. That is our coffee porter, and the other is Black Hops. That's a black IPA. In the tasting room, we also have Fleet, our Irish Stout, and we've got a Doppelbock that's almost dark, and we've got a variety of dark beer coming down the road for the tasting room. But distribution, we've got the porter and the black IPA.
That's right. Delicious.
Yes, they are delicious.
They are delicious. Yeah, that's why, Kathy, you need to hop a plane and come on out here to the East Coast and come to the brewing facility. We've got let's see, 12, 13 beers on tap.
14?
14 now. Yeah, the sour on there.
There'll be more next week.
Yeah,
that's right.
We're coming out with all new stuff, bunch of new stuff. Oh,
that's right.
Is Kroger carrying AFBC yet? Funny you should ask, Shelley Peabody.
Funny
how. Kroger. Yeah, absolutely. A matter of fact, our distributors in Ohio. And let's see, do we have them here? Do we have them here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're starting to pick up now for spring, summer.
Yeah.
That just talks about how we have exponential growth with our distribution right now.
Yes.
As more distributors pick us up, the more placements we're getting. And this is all based on demand from the public. The public wants our beer, distributor finds out, and they pick up the beer from us.
Greg Haney, Missouri is waiting for distribution. Greg Haney, Christmas is coming.
And today's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas.
Today's Christmas Eve. Oops, we can't say that. Oops. We're working on it. We're working on it, folks. We're
working on everything. We're working on national distribution.
Yeah. That's the aspiration. That's the mission. That's the game plan. That's the business model.
That's the goal.
And exporting over to overseas base stores, starting with AFES and Nexcom and
in Europe. Correct.
Yep. So we're working on it. Ralph's is owned by Kroger. Yep.
We'd love to get out there too.
Absolutely.
Well, we're approaching our hour here. Bob, you want to close us out?
Yeah, I do. This is I got to go.
That's awesome.
America's Brewmaster, ladies and gentlemen, Chief Brewing Officer, partner in Armed Forces Brewing Company, Mr. Bob Ruprecht.
Thank you, Alan.
My man, my hat goes off to you, bro.
It's been a pleasure.
You are America's
Thank
Brewmaster, without a doubt.
One of my favorite people since I've been here. Thank you.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Yeah.
But it won't get me out of getting another beer when we're done here. I understand that, or part of it.
All right, Bob. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, brother. All right, MP. So it's Friday. The weekend is here. what do we got going on tomorrow here at the Tap Room? By the way, we are live from the Railroad District in Norfolk, Virginia. Armed Forces Brewing Company, 211 West 24th Street. And tomorrow, Saturday night. I mean, shit, we got things going on right now.
Yeah, we got a
Out
bunch
there.
of people in here. We got live music tomorrow here at the Tap Room. But as soon as we wrap up here, I'm going over to the Norfolk Tides game.
You go watch
opening
some
night.
baseball?
I'm going to go check on our beers, watch some baseball, and not get you guys any hats. That's my plan.
I just wanted to say that as a Yankees fan that you are, you're going to an Orioles team. But that's cool. That's cool.
Company first. Company first. Although when I did walk in, I had to have my hood on yesterday because I had my Yankee hat on. And I had to cover it.
Did you? That's all right. The beer's awesome, so they'll forgive us. Norfolk Tides, man. Norfolk Tides. All right. One last thing. Don't forget, we're giving away 5 pairs of tickets to Talladega. It's the Geico 500 in Talladega, April 21st. When's the drawing, MP? Now we're doing that when? We're drawing 5 winners.
I want to say it's going to be next week, but I'll get clarification on that. We'll be posting it online.
It's on the 7th.
I think it's the 7th or 8th, but we'll be posting all the relevant information. We got a few more days of entry for investors in there, and we'll be posting all the winners and everything like that. More, we're going to be doing the drawing live on our social media. We may even announce it on the Red Friday podcast. Who knows?
Hey, we might. You never know. So go to ownarmedforcesbrewingco.com. You can see it traveling around the bottom of the screen there. And yeah.
I do got one important message. We'll be at different locations the next 2 weeks doing the Red Friday podcast. So I want to, we can't tell you where we're going to be yet, but next week and the week after, actually the next 3 weeks, we have two secret locations we'll be doing the Red Friday podcast from, and then we'll be doing one live from Talladega.
That's right. Yeah, so we've been kind of tight-lipped about what's going on, but we're about to go to a spot and do a good deed, a really good deed here.
Like I said, that's how we roll. I always say it. We're just getting warmed up. We're just getting started.
Yeah. Oh, the Tides used to be a Mets team
and a Blue Jays team. Blue Jays,
but they're an Orioles
now. They're
right?
Orioles, yeah.
Now the Orioles. Man, did you see the pictures of Baltimore Orioles opening day? It was packed. Crazy. It was crazy.
I was watching the Yankee game in the office while I was supposed to be working yesterday, but sorry, don't dock my pay.
Wow.
But yeah, listen, I want to let everybody know. Thank you for supporting us as a company. We really do appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell everybody, invest, get them to invest into Armed Forces Brewing Company. Let them know what we're all about. We're about supporting veterans. We're about making military tribute beers. And we're about supporting local businesses where we're going to establish ourselves. So we're here to help make great beer.
If you're a shareholder in the company, I'm doing a shareholder classified briefing in the morning that's going to be pushed out to your email here tomorrow afternoon. And it's a doozy. There's some secret classified info in there for shareholders only. So that'll be fun. I'm excited to get up and have my coffee and then go talk to our shareholders tomorrow. It's a lot of fun.
That's right.
All right, everybody. On behalf of Armed Forces Brewing Company, Alan and MP in the house, Red Friday podcast. Thank you for joining us, and we're going to leave you with a little video here.
Toast to our deployed veterans again.
Yeah, one more time. Let's do it. Boom. Boom.
Salud.
Salud.
Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. Be safe. Don't be the reason for a safety brief. That's what my Chief used to tell me.
Safety brief.
Yeah, he said, "Don't be
All
the
right.
reason for the safety brief," and then I would show up with black eye. It was the whole thing. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Okay, next show, you're telling that story.